Hi, I'm Kylie. This is my YouTube channel, I guess. This is not a good camera. This is my computer camera. But I wanna talk about some things while I do my makeup for the day. And it's gonna be about this year and kind of like the hopes for next year. So kind of cliche, but I think it's gonna help me with a lot and wrapping my thoughts up for the year, and also just kind of, like I said, I want to start posting more. I think I know for my own reasons. This isn't promising anything either. I just said I want to. There's a lot I want to do right now, and it's just whether or not I have the discipline for it. This isn't going to be a regular thing. YouTube isn't. I might do a lot more on other social media platforms, but a couple times a year, probably. I want to try to shoot for once a month, but we'll see. It's gonna start off with just kind of like talking about the year 2023 and my goals, maybe, or whatever. I don't want to get too much into it, but for 2024, one thing I want to say is I got these nails. Sorry, I really like doing nails, I guess, now that I know how to do them. They're press-ons and stuff. They are literally already coming off and everything, but that's fine. I just like them now. Um, but it's like my second time having press-ons. I don't know how to really like navigate life with them sometimes. Okay. 2023 has kind of been I feel like time's moving so fast, but it's been kind of a eventful year for me. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened. Like the first thing that I wanted to talk about that happened this year was that I had heart surgery. That is a big thing for me that happened. Yes, surgery in general can be kind of huge for some people, but I should get clips or something. For me specifically, like I don't know what it's like for other people. I think sometimes it can affect them this way, but for me, it really changed my whole life. Um, it really affected my mental health. It affected the way I wanted my life to go. It really started off the year this way because I got it in January, and since then, it's just things have been really different for me. Glad I got it because in some ways it's been better. In some ways it's been worse, but better. Um, yeah, hold on. So when I did the surgery, I had just gotten out of like for break from college. Thought I was gonna have the surgery and I'd be great to go back to college, and I didn't feel like I was ready. Um, Physically, I had no energy and things were harder. I'm a very easily overwhelmed and stressed person, and I was already looking at the courses I was taking and looking at like the stuff I needed to do to maybe get caught up before I go back to school. And I was like going like crazy, like oh my god, there's so much to do, and I'm like here like stressing because I'm missing out on work, and I'm like I wasn't working, but like because of my surgery, but I was missing out on schoolwork. I was missing out like all these things, and there's so much to do, and I was just getting so like scared and like anxious and whatever. And that didn't really help. And I knew if I went back, it would probably worsen because a lot of my daily life, like I'm very much affected by like anxiety and stress, um, and my emotions. And I feel like going back would not have helped because I'd be probably having like a panic attack the minute I stepped on campus or something, just kind of stressed out and like whatever. As well as I was in a sport at the time, I was doing tennis, and I was like, how am I supposed to like do all these weights and run around and stuff? I withdrew from the college, and even walking up and down the stairs to like talk to like admissions or whoever I talked to was already a lot for me, like on my body. I was already like tired and heavily like Like, I'm usually fine, but like with the surgery, it just was like too much. And I'm glad I made the decision to drop out. Um, but that also kind of affected things with the surgery, not with the surgery, but with surgery and dropping out, it really affected my life. So I don't have a mirror here. No, I'm probably gonna do my makeup mostly off camera. Um, the places I do have a mirror, I cannot set up this computer, so um, I might just have to go upstairs, put it on, come back, go upstairs, put it on, come back, lots of stuff like that. Anyway, where was I? So because of all like the surgery and stuff, I just ended up dropping out. Which at the time I didn't like. I wanted to get my life on the line, and for me, for some reason, I'm always thinking like I'm older than a lot of people that are in college, or which I am in some ways. Like not in college, but like I I was held back in kindergarten, so I've been like older than a lot of the people in my grade, and then now I'm dropping out a semester in, and it sucks because I want to get my life going. I feel like I'm lazy. I'm not doing enough when I'm really just trying to get better from surgery. Um, but because of all that, and then the fact that I have to not work for a while, and then going back to the job that I was working at, which doesn't is very stressful, very fast paced, and kind of takes a toll on me sometimes. It's kind of hard, and for a while, I was really felt really like depressed. I wasn't around people, and honestly, I didn't make any friends at that last college. Like, I don't think I enjoyed my time there as much as I said I was. I don't think I was studying what I really wanted to study. I didn't really make any friends. So most of the time, I would just be in class, in the dining hall, in my room, or doing tennis things. And now I didn't have friends, maybe, but I was part of a team and I was talking to people if I had to or wanted to. Like, I had a roommate. Now, this is the first time not really being in a school because I went from graduating to going to college after that summer. And now I'm spending what I would usually spend since sorry, like kindergarten in school. I'm not in school and I'm not really doing anything I like doing. And I'm not socializing with people as much. I'm having friends. I'm not going out with people. And I think that just made me feel very lonely. And the fact that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do with my life at that moment did not feel good either. Because even though maybe I didn't enjoy, like, now that I think about it, I didn't enjoy what I was studying. But at the time, I mean, I was studying English and I love the writing and the reading. So it wasn't that bad, but I mean, it wasn't what I wanted to study. But at the time, I was enjoying it because I was reading and writing and I loved doing that kind of stuff. So it was just like a kind of studying major thing. Um, and I think, yeah, I mean, it was just very much alone or lonely experience. Um, and and I just started like losing any enjoyment in my life because of all that. And the only thing that I found that really made me happy, because at one point, I just remember I'm like scrolling through TikTok, trying to constantly find something that's going to make me laugh or smile, and nothing was until I did find something, which I don't really need to go into too much, but it was a group of people who have a YouTube channel, and now I'm like a huge fan and everything, and they really got me through that still, and there's still a big thing to my happiness, to be honest, but I mean, it's just something I got to work on, and I think because of everything that happened after, it's, I mean, the depression has probably gotten better a little bit, more or less. I don't know, but yeah. based on the fact that you're not seeing me put it on, I don't even know if it's like really noticeable. Probably not. I got the camera in my lenses. But what I just said sounds really pathetic, actually. Like my source of happiness sometimes is a certain YouTuber or YouTubers, whatever. This group in one channel. So it's kind of pathetic. But I mean everyone has those little things I feel like that make them happy. And then I don't even know what happened, but all of a sudden I decided to switch majors and switch schools. And I think I rationed it out to be I wanted a cheaper school, which sure, yeah, that's great. Um, I think I wanted a new start though, and I'm so glad I did because things started moving. Like I had to apply. I was really late in this stuff, so I had to like kind of start applying and like doing housing and all these things to get ready for the thing. And yet at the same time, as much as I said like time's going so fast and I had to go kind of quickly to get like into the school, it wasn't going fast enough to be honest. I spent the summer, and because of everything that's happened, I tried therapy. And I spent the summer trying to do that, trying to do doing therapy, trying to like get ready for the school year. Um, just kind of like a lot of things. I feel like I think having the time to like realize some things like I don't want to study English. I don't want to go to that school and realize I don't want to be in sports because it's too much stress. And I think I made some good decisions regarding that, or at least I think I did. And I think I made decisions based on a lot of that kind of stuff. Like, I think I realized a lot about me and what I want to do with my life. I still have no clue, to be honest. But instead of studying English, I decided to study, it's basically media studies. The major is called media and journalism. I have a concentration in strategic communications, and I'm going to minor in social media marketing. So I don't know what that tells you. A lot of people don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't think I'm always the best person, and I hate saying that. And I'm like, oh, I'm a terrible person, and people are like, no, you're not. But then like I think it's just that I realized some of the things I do are not necessarily the most healthy things for myself and for other people. And that's something I really want to work on for next year, but again, we can get into that later. Um, okay. Well, you probably cannot see my eyes, my eyeshadow, not my eyes, are done. Go over there then. Next is probably gonna be liquid eyeliner, which I'm not good at, but it's the only kind of eyeliner I have that's like black, I think. But I guess I don't need black, but wait, hold on, maybe I'll look and see if I can find a brown. That probably would be better. Or like this is probably a better color. Or that one. Yeah, I'll probably do that one actually. Fine, whatever. Kinda into the liquid eyeliner. I wanna learn more of it, so but there's barely any liquid in here anyway. Like I'm literally running out of I need more makeup. But I also need more money. um so then I went to the school and so far it's been better than the last school and I love it and I love what I'm studying. Um, but there's been some bad stuff too. Like I made a few friends, um, and it was fun. I went out with them, just kind of had fun. I loved the classes, most of the classes that I had. I think I one thing crazy though was like I've always been involved in choir. I love singing, I love music, I love choir, I love performing. And this year I realized like I don't enjoy it and I don't know why. Like there's no adrenaline anymore. I used to be so anxious for a concert and then even when I got used to it, I was still like, okay, excited. And then I had my first concert and I just wasn't excited and I don't get it. And it kind of feels like I'm losing my identity or something like because I have not been not involved in choir since like before elementary school, because even then we were forced to kind of have music and do like performances. I was gonna say concerts, but like performances and stuff. And then once you hit middle school, you were able to like change it and like be like, do you want to be involved? And I've been involved since, I loved music and everything. And the idea that I just felt like I didn't have the time and I was so stressed and yet also really bored while being in that choir, it's kind of sad to me to let that go. But I had to, like, it honestly was one class that I just dreaded going to every time I had it. The school I went to before had like one of the best choirs ever. That's a big reason why I chose it. Yes, I liked everything else, but the choir so good, phenomenal. And I think I almost like degraded, which sounds mean to the school I'm going to now, but like just to enjoy it. It was the environment, it was different. I did not feel welcomed, honestly. I just couldn't do it anymore, and it just feels so weird now. Like I'm not singing. But to be honest, I feel like I sound so much better now without choir. Like I sing better, but like I don't know, maybe not. And also, I still have those years of experience in a choir. So, but that was weird. And then I loved my classes. I loved everything basically for a while. I cried the first day. I did not do that at the other school I was at. I didn't cry when I first got there. I didn't cry at the end like, "Oh my God, I can't do this." I cried at this school, which made me scared that I made the wrong decision. But honestly, thinking about it now, I'm like, well, maybe that's just a rough day, but it sounds like a lot of people cry on their first day. Like, maybe not cry, but like they might tear up or something because they're alone now. They don't have their parents. But it's like, for me, I don't know why I'm crying. I literally went a semester without them before, like without my family. Why can't And I was so excited to move out and stuff because, like, once you're out, I mean, at least for me, it was like I was out in college and I never wanted to be back. Like, yes, I missed them and whatever, but I like being on my own. Like, I get to do my own rules as long as my roommate and I are in agreement. Like, I can do whatever I want. I'll eat whatever I want. Like, I was so excited and it was so weird that I cried that day. But I feel like sounds like a lot of people do that, and I feel like that means I made a good decision. I think. I hope. I do not plan on dropping out. I really don't want to. I like it there. I learned a lot while there, not all good things about myself. Like I said before, like I'm not really the healthiest person, I guess, when it comes to like who I am, how I react, because I'm sensitive and stuff. So right now, I'm just kind of on this journey of bettering myself. There's a lot I want to change. I think my anxiety has a lot to do with it, and I think it's been worse this year. Like, I think without socializing and stuff, because I've been out of school, it made me free. Like, I was so excited to go back to college, but I've always been kind of like a awkward like person. Like that was harder getting back to college after not socializing like with friends or anything. Then I made friends, and it was already hard because I think I forgot how to make connections, and I have like this wall up. Like I forgot like a lot of socializing and stuff because I wasn't really doing that much unless it was like customer service or like coworkers. I just learned a lot of stuff that I would like to change. Some things it's just hard to accept. I've been very aware of the person I've become this year, and it's just hard. But I'm gonna work on it. That's like one thing about 2024 is that I'm just gonna work on myself. But it's just I don't know. I honestly don't know a lot of things. It's not just a 2024 thing. This is gonna be a whole life thing. Like I don't even know what I think because part of me is like, oh, just shut down, just shut out, everyone. Just focus on your work, hone in on it, like, because that's how I've been all year. It's just like, it's basically make like work on the stuff that's going to make you get the career. Basically, work on your career and like homework, like school aspects, and forget everything else. Because so far, it's just I have no friends now. The friends I mentioned, I guess, I mean, I don't need to go into it all, but it didn't work out. There was a lot of drama with that. There's been a lot of drama all semester, to be honest. And it just feels, that's one thing I'm scared about when I go back after this break. Because it's just, I don't want that drama. Um, I don't need it back, and I don't want it. I forgot to prime my face. So now I passed all my stuff. For some reason, I've just been so obsessed with getting A's and stuff. That's never been me. It's been like, and I'm an A and B student, and I'm okay if I get like a low B. And now I feel like a low B is the worst thing ever. I don't know. I feel like I've changed as a person a lot this year. Not all good, not all bad. I That's my big thing though, is just planning to work on my career and school aspects as well as myself. Although that seems like a lot. I feel like people are gonna be like, no, don't do that. Like that's terrible. Like pick one or the other and whatever. I'm like, I kind of realized I barely did my makeup so far. Like I'm just, I think, got done with my eyes. Um, I still have to do like my face, which won't take long. I need to learn more about makeup, but right now I don't really put on a lot of foundation or concealer. I just do it a little. I act like my foundation is my concealer, and I conceal like a lot of like maybe zits or like red spots or something on under my eyes, but with foundation. And then I use like bronzer, and I think this is powder for a lot of things. Also, like I don't know. I don't know. I really just guess. I still look fabulous though, to be honest. Um, because like I said, like it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of stress, and it was a lot of sad and bad times, and all. I'm just very much changing, and that's kind of scary. That's like kind of what I wanted to talk about. So for 2024, I also wanted to mention like some things I'm like planning or whatever. That's what I do. I love planning, like organizing and scheduling and stuff. Like I love doing that, I guess. But I think it's maybe more controlling and more anxious to get stuff done. Like I'm behind on my schedule today. Okay, I was supposed to start filming this earlier, and then I'm now like kind of late. So, like I said, for this channel, I plan on posting like once a month. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not gonna make any promises though. A lot of it's gonna be, I feel like, deeper talks like this. Vlogs, hopefully. I'm not really a vloggy person, but I literally talk to myself all the time, so I might as well film it. But a lot of it's like stupid stuff. Like I struggle with a lot of anxiety and stress, so I feel like talking like my journey on like bettering myself, I feel like should be kind of focused on this. But also like just fun little things I feel like I could just sprinkle in. I don't know. A lot of like vlogs. But like I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing. I want to try to get out more. Go to a lot of activities the school sponsors because I didn't do that before because I was so stressed with like schoolwork as well as like staying friends with those people, and if they're not going, and a lot of it was just kind of stressful. Like I don't want to do things alone because that gives me a lot of anxiety. I need to work on stuff like that. Another thing that worries me is like I said, like I'm majoring in like media and journalism as like what the major's called, but the industry like I'm trying to work in, like a lot of people call it media marketing, as in like could go into media as a like anchor or radio host. I don't think I want to do that. Like I wouldn't mind doing that maybe a few times or something. But like I really want to go to the marketing advertising world through it. And that kind of scares me because all I hear about is how stressful it can be. You have to be a people person. You have to be able to manage your time well and not be so stressed out easily. That's just complete, and not be so sensitive. And that's just the complete opposite of me, which is why also I want to work on myself. But I don't think, oh, that's just gonna go away. That's just who I am. Like, yes, I'm sensitive, and maybe I can find better ways of dealing with it, but that just scares me how I'm actually gonna be able to do the job I want to do. I think I want to work in like social media. I think like managing or like brand strategy or like I don't know. There's a lot I need to like think about when it comes to my career, which I have been, but like I always want to do everything. So I have a hard time like deciding what I want to do because I want to do legit everything. Like every job that I learn about in the most jobs, at least in the media marketing industry, it really seems so interesting. And the idea is that I would like to do maybe social media management, but I don't know if I would want to or not. I tried to work in social media for my media group, like, is a thing from my college, as in like practice or like experience to gain experience. This is what I'm doing is gaining experience. The YouTube thing. And I'm also posting more on Instagram and TikTok, and somewhat Facebook, but this is what I wanted to do for the experience, and I never got it, and I because it just ended up being boring and repetitive, and if that's how it's gonna be, I don't want to do just social media. And I had an advertising class this semester and next semester, and it was so fun. A lot of it was teamwork, socializing, and presenting, which scares me so much. And that's something I get over because I loved that class, and it's just like, wow, I could do this. This is fun. Like, but I could also see myself being stressed out over it. But I feel like that's okay. At times, not all the time, and that's what worries me. So I'm gonna be stressed out all the time. But I feel like most people are in that industry or at their jobs, and that's okay. I feel like I'd be okay because I feel like finding a job that I'm okay with, like it's like like I'm not stressed out and that's fine, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. Or if I just always enjoyed the job would be terrible for me. I feel like I mean for people, not just for me. I feel like the idea that I could find a job that I enjoy, but obviously every job is gonna have their like terribleness. And I feel like this is one of those jobs that I'm gonna be okay if I work on it. But that just kind of worries me. Like I really am probably gonna get pushed over. I'm not very go getter. Like I am. Like I'm hardworking, but but you need more than just hardworking to get where you want, especially in that industry. And so that's something why I think also I've been trying to put my all into this school and homework in this industry, building up my resume and stuff, just because I'm scared I'm not gonna fight for what I want. I don't know. So I guess yeah. Okay, so I did my face. I don't think this camera is very good. I mean, it's the computer camera, it's not an actual camera. But I did it. I did my face. This is more talking than it was um, doing the makeup, which I knew it was gonna be because I get distracted and I just started talking. Um, but yeah, um, I think it's gonna be posted after like Christmas and other things. So happy holidays to everyone, to whatever you celebrate. And I hope you have a good year. And I hope to see you soon. Again, whatever. I guess. I don't know. Okay. All right. Bye.